Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their incredible value. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Today, we're talking about one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in modern US minting history, the 2014 D Jefferson nickel. Now, I know what you're thinking, a nickel. Really? You might think it's just another regular coin, but trust me, there's more to this little 5-cent piece than meets the eye. In fact, some of these 2014 D Jefferson nickels are worth not just a few dollars, but up to $30 million. Yes, you heard that right, $30 million. So, stick around as we break down the history, the value, and the rare characteristics that make this coin so special. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel is a 5-cent coin that has been part of the US currency since 1938. It was designed by a talented artist named Felix Schlag, and it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, that's the head side. On the reverse, you'll find a depiction of Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, which he designed himself and called home for many years. The coin has been in circulation for over 80 years, and its design has seen only a few changes. The 2014 D Jefferson nickel is one of the latest versions, and like most modern nickels, it follows this traditional design. But here's the kicker, while most of these 2014 D nickels are worth exactly 5 cents, some rare errors and mistakes made during the minting process have led to coins that are worth far, far more. So, what makes the 2014 D Jefferson nickel so special? You may be wondering, is it really worth millions? And the answer is yes, in certain cases, it absolutely is. These special nickels come with rare minting errors, and it's these mistakes that can make them incredibly valuable. The fascinating part is that these mistakes are not intentional. Instead, they occur during the production process, when the dies that strike the coins aren't functioning as they should. These errors can be subtle or dramatic, but they can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a treasure. Let's start with one of the most common errors that collectors look for, the double die reverse. This occurs when the reverse side of the coin gets struck twice by the same die, causing the image and text on Monticello to appear doubled. The effect is usually quite noticeable, and if you find one of these, you might just be holding onto a coin that's worth thousands of dollars. And that's just the beginning. Other types of errors include things like die cracks, which show up as raised lines or cracks on the surface of the coin. While these might seem like minor imperfections to the untrained eye, for collectors, they're a sign of something much rarer. Some coins have even been struck with missing or incomplete mint marks, which can make them extremely valuable. These types of errors are hard to come by, and that's exactly why they're so sought after. Now, here's where things get really interesting. There's a rumor going around among coin collectors that one specific 2014 D Jefferson nickel could be worth as much as $30 million. But how did this wild number come about? Let me tell you, it's not entirely based on fantasy. To understand where this $30 million price tag comes from, let's take a quick look at some historical examples. If you're familiar with rare coin auctions, you've probably heard of the 1937 D Buffalo nickel with the famous three-legged bearer. This nickel sold for over $3 million in a private sale, and that set a precedent for how valuable these rare mistakes can be. As a result, collectors and investors started thinking that if a rare error could make a coin worth millions, then why not the 2014 D Jefferson nickel? While we can't guarantee that any 2014 D Jefferson nickel will fetch $30 million, the myth has definitely sparked a lot of interest. The truth is, coins with extreme rarity, like certain varieties of the 2014 D Jefferson nickel, could be worth far more than their face value. In fact, there are collectors out there who are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for the chance to own one of these rare pieces of US history. Some of these era coins have been sold at private auctions or directly to collectors, and the prices can range from a few $1,000s to hundreds of thousands, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. But when it comes to the mythical $30 million, it's all about the rarest of the rare. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these elusive, high-value 2014 D Jefferson Nickels in your collection? It's all about paying attention to the finer details. I'm talking about looking for errors that would make your coin stand out from the rest. Let's break it down. First, one of the most common errors to look for is the double die reverse. As I mentioned earlier, this occurs when the reverse side of the coin gets struck twice. This can create a noticeable doubling effect on Monticello, the building featured on the reverse. The doubling might be subtle, but if you look closely, especially around the windows and the roof, you might catch a glimpse of it. It's a beautiful error that can turn an ordinary nickel into a true collector's piece. Another error to look for is a die crack. Die cracks happen when the die, the metal stamp used to imprint designs on coins, becomes damaged. As a result, you might see small lines or raised cracks running through the coin, particularly around Monticello. These cracks can be faint, but they're a sign of a mistake in the production process, and collectors love them. Finally, one of the rarest and most valuable errors is a missing or incomplete mint mark. The mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced, is usually located on the reverse side of the coin, just below the building. A missing mint mark is a highly sought-after error, and if you happen to find one, you could be looking at a small fortune. Remember, the key is condition. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the value. Now that you know how to spot a valuable 2014 D Jefferson nickel, you might be wondering, how do I sell this thing if I find one? Well, there are a few steps you'll want to take before cashing in. The first step is to have your coin professionally graded. Grading is essential because it helps establish the authenticity and condition of your coin. Without grading, it's hard to tell whether the coin is worth more than face value, or if it's just a regular nickel with a few minor imperfections. A coin grading company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service will assess your coin and provide it with a grade, which can significantly impact its value. Once your coin is graded, you can start thinking about how to sell it. You have a few options. You could take it to a local coin dealer, but for potentially rare coins, the best route might be to sell it through an auction house or an online marketplace that specializes in rare coins. There are also several online platforms where coin collectors gather to buy and sell, such as eBay or specialized auction sites. Just remember, the market for rare coins can fluctuate, so it's important to do your research before selling. Make sure you understand the value of your coin, and if you're looking for the best price, consider auctioning it to the highest bidder. So, there you have it, the 2014 D Jefferson nickel. While most of these coins are worth just 5 cents, certain rare errors and mistakes can turn them into incredibly valuable collector's items. If you're lucky enough to find one with a rare error, you could be sitting on a potential fortune. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Or maybe you've stumbled upon a 2014 D Jefferson nickel with a strange error. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. We'll see you next time with more tips, tricks, and hidden treasures from the world of coin collecting. Until then, happy hunting and keep your eyes peeled for those rare finds. Next, 2012 D Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that you've likely seen in your pocket or change jar without giving it a second thought. But what if I told you that this humble little nickel could actually be worth a small fortune? Yes, we're talking about the 2012 D Jefferson nickel, and believe it or not, some of these coins could be worth up to $48 million. Stick around, because this is going to be an exciting ride as we uncover the surprising value and history of this rare nickel. We've all seen the classic Jefferson nickel, that familiar 5-cent coin with the face of Thomas Jefferson on one side and a depiction of his home, Monticello, on the other. But what makes the 2012 D Jefferson nickel stand out in the world of coin collecting? And why could some of these be worth so much more than their face value? Let's take a closer look, before we get into the specifics of why the 2012 D is so valuable, let's take a brief history lesson on the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Indian head nickel that had been in circulation since 1913. The design of the new nickel, created by Felix Schlag, features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse side. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has undergone a few design changes and modifications, but its simple yet powerful depiction of American heritage has kept it beloved by coin collectors and citizens alike. The coin has also undergone a material change, moving from a blend of copper and nickel to the more modern cupronickel alloy that we see today. The design was never meant to be flashy. Instead, it represents simplicity and patriotism. For many years, the Jefferson nickel has served as a small, humble reminder of the nation's founding principles, with Jefferson's portrait symbolizing the enduring values of liberty, democracy, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, the 2012 D Jefferson nickel is part of the long-running series that has been circulating since 1938. But what makes the 2012 D version stand out from all the others? Let's find out. So, let's talk about what makes this specific coin, the 2012 D Jefferson nickel, so unique. The 2012 D refers to the fact that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. While most people assume nickels are just, well, nickels, the truth is that coins are constantly being produced with very specific characteristics, and some of these coins contain imperfections that make them extraordinarily valuable. Minting errors can occur during the manufacturing process for various reasons, and these errors often lead to rare and highly sought-after coins. The 2012 D Jefferson nickel is no exception. This coin was struck during a time when certain errors crept into production, resulting in a small batch of highly valuable coins, now, I know what you're thinking, $48 million for a nickel. That's insane. Well, it may sound crazy, but it's true. Some rare minting errors found in these nickels could make them worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. There have been estimates that some 2012 D Jefferson nickels could sell for $48 million at auction. Now, of course, this depends on the condition of the coin and the rarity of the error. But even the possibility of finding a $48 million nickel should get your heart racing, so, what are these minting errors we're talking about? Let's take a deeper dive into some of the most valuable mistakes that can happen during the minting process. First up, we have the double die obverse error, or DDO for short. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing certain areas of the design to appear double. The most common places you'll notice this doubling are in the words liberty and in God we trust. If you spot double text, you may be looking at a coin that's worth far more than its 5-cent value. Next, there's the misstrike or off-center strike. A misstrike occurs when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, leading to a shifted design. These errors are highly valued by collectors because they create a coin that looks unusual and unique. Off-center strikes are pretty rare, and if you happen to find one of these in your pocket, it could be worth a significant sum. Another key error to watch for is the die crack or cud. A die crack occurs when the die used to mint the coins develops a crack, which in turn leaves a mark on the coins. A cud is a chunk of the die that breaks off, causing a portion of the design to be missing. These types of flaws are fascinating to collectors because they create one-of-a-kind coins that are highly prized. So now that we know what to look for, you might be wondering, how do I find a 2012 D Jefferson nickel with these errors? Well, first off, you need to inspect your coins carefully. Many of us have jars of loose change lying around, and it's worth taking the time to sift through it to find any coins that might stand out. But the most important thing to remember when you find a potentially valuable coin is to preserve its condition. If you think you found a coin with one of these rare errors, handle it gently, preferably using gloves, and keep it in a safe, protective holder. The condition of the coin can greatly affect its value, and any scratches, dents, or signs of wear can decrease its worth significantly. Once you've found your potential treasure, the next step is to have it graded. Coin grading is an essential process where professional grading companies, like PCGS or NGC, examine your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Grading is a critical step if you want to maximize your sale price at auction or with buyers. A high-quality coin that has been graded as mint state 65 or higher could be worth much more than a coin in poor condition. If your coin is found to be a rare mint error and in uncirculated condition, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. So, now that you've got your valuable coin graded, you're probably wondering how to sell it. Well, there are a few different options available to you. First, you could sell your coin at an auction. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, and Stack's Bowers Galleries are known for handling rare and valuable coins. These auctions can be competitive, and coins like the 2012 D Jefferson nickel could attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Alternatively, if you're looking for a quicker sale, you could sell your coin through online platforms like eBay or even to a local coin dealer. Keep in mind that the higher the demand for your coin, the more you'll be able to sell it for. So, after all of this, the big question remains: could you have a $48 million nickel sitting in your pocket right now? Maybe. While it's unlikely that every 2012 D Jefferson nickel will reach that astronomical figure, finding one with a rare minting error could definitely set you up for a windfall. And if you think your coin might be worth something, it's definitely worth getting it checked out. Remember, coin collecting isn't just about the money, it's about preserving history and connecting with the past. Each coin, no matter how small, tells a story. And with the right knowledge, you could be holding a valuable piece of American history. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this information helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome coin-related content. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter to keep up with the latest finds and updates. Until next time, happy hunting, and good luck with your coin collecting journey. Next, 1998 P Jefferson Nickels United States of America coins today. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone looking for hidden treasures in your change, this video is for you. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of the 1998 P Jefferson nickel, uncovering its history, understanding why certain versions of it are worth far more than face value, and exploring why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this seemingly ordinary coin. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need to potentially cash in on one of these rare gems. So, what makes the 1998 P Jefferson nickel so special? Well, let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 as a tribute to Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The original design was created by renowned sculptor Felix Schlag, and over the years, the coin has undergone various design changes to commemorate different historical events and significant figures. While the coin's design has changed, the basic features of the Jefferson nickel have remained the same, with Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and the Monticello building depicted on the reverse. The 1998 P Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, might not seem like much at first glance. After all, it's just a regular nickel, right? But there's more to this coin than meets the eye. As with many other coins, subtle design elements or errors that occur during the minting process can increase the value of a coin exponentially. Some 1998 P Jefferson nickels are known to have rare minting errors or unique features that make them highly sought after by collectors. These coins, while initially appearing to be typical nickels, are actually much more than ordinary change. Over the years, various coins from different years have gained attention due to unique features or errors, and the 1998 P Jefferson nickel is no exception. One of the key aspects that can make this coin valuable is the presence of minting errors. For example, some of the 1998 P nickels are known to have a double die error, where the engravings on the coin appear more than once. This happens when the dies used to strike the coin are misaligned or not perfectly pressed during production, resulting in a doubled image. When this error occurs, the coin is instantly transformed from a regular nickel to a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history. Minting errors are one of the most common ways a coin's value can increase, and collectors love to find coins with these kinds of defects. A double die is one of the most highly desired errors because it's something that can't be easily replicated and is considered an anomaly in the minting process. These mint errors, combined with excellent condition, can make the 1998 P Jefferson nickel worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. A coin that has been carefully preserved and is in near-perfect condition is much more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated, scratched, or damaged over the years. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are often referred to as mint state, and they command a significant premium in the market. If you happen to have a 1998 P nickel that's in mint condition, you're already ahead of the game, but here's the thing, some of these coins, when in perfect uncirculated condition and with unique errors, have been known to sell for astronomical amounts. In recent years, some 1998 P Jefferson nickels have sold at auction for prices ranging from $500,000 to $1 million, depending on their rarity, condition, and the presence of errors. This shows that the value of this coin can go far beyond its face value. It's a true collector's item. But it doesn't end there. There have even been reports of a select few of these coins selling for an eye-popping $78 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $78 million. You may be wondering how this is possible, and the answer lies in the rarity and the specific features that make a coin valuable. So, how can you determine if your 1998 P Jefferson nickel is worth a significant amount of money? The first thing you need to do is inspect the coin closely. Start by checking for any minting errors, such as the double die effect. This is one of the most common and valuable errors to look for. If you notice that the lettering or the image of Jefferson appears to be doubled, then your coin could be worth far more than its face value. Another thing to look for is any kind of misalignment or off-center strike. These types of errors occur when the dies used to strike the coin aren't perfectly aligned, which results in a design that's slightly shifted on the coin. Another crucial factor in determining the value of your 1998 P Jefferson nickel is its condition. As mentioned earlier, coins that are in mint or uncirculated condition are worth far more than those that have been in circulation for years. When a coin is well preserved, it shows no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. It should have a sharp, clear design with a strong strike. A coin in perfect condition is rare, which is why it's so valuable. If you believe you may have a 1998 P Jefferson nickel with errors or in excellent condition, your next step is to get it professionally graded. Professional coin grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service, can help determine the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade based on its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. Coins that are graded mint state 70 are considered perfect, while coins with lower grades may still have value but will not fetch the same price as those in perfect condition. Once you've had the coin graded, you can start exploring options to sell it. Many coin collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for rare coins, and if you happen to have a 1998 P Jefferson nickel with a unique error or in exceptional condition, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Coin shows, online auction platforms, and professional coin dealers are all great places to sell rare coins. However, it's important to do your research and make sure you're selling your coin at the right time and through the right channels to maximize its value. Collectors and investors often turn to these venues to buy and sell rare coins, but it's important to understand the market and know what your coin could potentially be worth. If you're not sure where to begin, it's always a good idea to start by researching recent sales of similar coins or consulting with a professional coin dealer. The more knowledge you have about the market, the better your chances of getting top dollar for your rare coin. The market for rare coins, especially those with errors, is constantly evolving. Some years, certain types of errors or conditions are more desirable than others, and prices fluctuate accordingly. This makes the 1998 P Jefferson nickel an even more exciting coin to track. You never know when it might be your lucky day, and the right buyer may come along willing to pay a premium for your coin. So, there you have it. The 1998 P Jefferson nickel isn't just your average pocket change, it's a coin with rich history, unique characteristics, and the potential to be worth a small fortune. If you have one of these coins, make sure to inspect it closely. You might just be holding on to something that could change your life. The truth is, you never know what kind of treasure you could have hidden away in your pockets, drawers, or coin jar. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on how to spot valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to share this with your friends who love coins. You never know, they might have a 1998 P Jefferson nickel worth big money sitting in their drawers. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.